Okay, good afternoon YouTube. Fat Cat Collections back at you with another fragrance or cologne review. And today, after we've just approached the new year, we're into 2016, I just want to kind of conclude my fragrance collecting for this year with just a quick video. I have about 2,500 subscribers on my channel right now for Fat Cat Collections. And the name does not say Fat Cat Collections right now because I changed it a few times. I have to wait 3 months before I could change it back. I was just kind of trying to get creative with the name. That's why we have the Fat Cat Allure de Pimp. And unfortunately, it locked me into that name for a while. So no big deal. You guys recognize my face, recognize my reviews. And, you know, mainly, I review anything that I'm into. Anything I'm passionate about, I'm going to put on YouTube. And naturally, the two biggest ones are really, as far as with my biggest collection of items, are watches and fragrances. And recently, fragrances have just become like this huge passion for me. And I'm having a lot of fun buying them. Because let's face it, you can buy fragrances a lot cheaper than you can buy watches. I mean, I'm spending like, you know, $300 to $600 on a watch. Fragrances, I can get 20 bucks. So, you know, and that's kind of my point or my limit on fragrances. My sweet spot is a $20 and under reviews. Not to say that I don't have colognes that are upwards, you know, depending on when I bought them, of $50, $60. Generally, my sweet spot is 20 and under. And then, of course, at the max of 30. Again, not saying if I really like something, I won't spend the money on it, but right now I just find that there are so many fragrances that you can find in your TJ Maxx, your Ross's. eBay is like the best spot. It's where I love to buy fragrances. I find you can get them cheaper there unless you stumble upon something locally. But anyway, I'm having a really great time buying these colognes and sharing my reviews. And so I just wanted to kind of cap off 2015 with my least favorite purchases that I made, which I only have 4, which I absolutely do not like, to the point where I will not wear, okay? And on all the other ones, I have to tell you that this year I have purchased, now I'm just going to count real quick here. Bear with me, I should have had this ahead of time, but hey, you know, these are basic, regular guy videos, so no script here, folks. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So this year, in the last several months, this is not including the cheapy Dollar Tree ones, just to kind of get the scent, you know. For $1, who cares, right? 36 colognes of the ones that, you know, that I've watched videos and did some research on, and of those 36, only 4 of those 36 that I absolutely do not like. And I want to share those with you right now. Now again, remember, cologne collecting, well, everything really, is very subjective. You may not like the color blue. You may not like the color red. You may not like Honda. You may not like Toyota. I may like Honda. I may like Toyota. You may hate Jaguar. I love Jaguar. I mean, what can I say? Everything is going to be different. And what's great about, you know, being your own person is there's so many options out there for you. You don't have to be like everybody else. You can get what you like. And you know what? You can, if you don't like something that I like, you can keep it to yourself or you can share that. Either way, my point is that there's something out there for everyone. And just because these are not my favorites, ones that I do not like, ones that I should not have purchased, doesn't mean you shouldn't try them and make the decision or make up your mind for yourself, okay? So, and then I'm just going to, real quick, I didn't prepare this, but I'm going to tell you which of my favorite ones I'm going to pick. Since I'm picking 4 that I absolutely dislike for 2015, I'm going to pick 4 that are my favorite for 2015, okay? So, starting off, the first one I got that I absolutely was blown away and surprised by that I didn't like, because I have 3 other ones by this house. This one's by the house of Remy Latour, and this is called Cigar Lounge 20th Anniversary. This is one that I actually ended up getting a refund on because it was listed as an Oriental, and it was not, and I was able to get a refund on it. The seller was nice enough to say, you know what, you bought it. It's probably something that by the time we pay shipping back, because a lot of eBay sellers, it's great at eBay, they'll pay for return shipping, especially if they've made a mistake on the listing. Rather than do that, what's the point? They just said, go ahead and keep it, we'll refund you anyway. So that was nice. It's something to have in the collection. I will show you the bottle real quick, just on this particular one. The other ones I have packaged up because they're going back today. There it is. Looks like a pack of cigars. This one I had a lot of high hopes on because I have, the first one is Remy Latour Cigar, which has been around forever. Then I have the Black Oud and the Black Wood by Remy Latour. And those 3 are unbelievable. I mean, for the money, they were fantastic. Under $20. for 100 mils. So this one here, being their 20th anniversary, I was like, man, I gotta get this. I paid about $23 for it. And when I got it, I could not believe how disappointed I was. This juice smells absolutely horrific. And that's my opinion. Again, try it for yourself. Remember, try it. If $20 is no big deal for you, I guess it's no big deal for most people, but anyway, I'm cheap, okay? So when I spend 20 bucks, I gotta like it, or otherwise I want my money back. That's just me. If you like to still collect them and have them in your collection, by all means, try it. Whatever is in this stuff, check out my review on it. I'm not going to tell you the notes in it on this particular video, but it just smells like something I would find in an old man's cabinet, old man's medicine cabinet. And I don't know what the notes are that I'm smelling, but it was just a shock compared to the other cigar colognes that I've already purchased and absolutely love, okay? And that was disappointing. So luckily I got my money back. It's one for the collection, but I only have it in my collection if I'm going to wear it. If I'm not going to wear it, I better have gotten it for free or for under $5. Next one here. Now this one's not horrible. This was only $6 locally at TJ Maxx. But you know what? It's $6 and I bought two of them. I bought one. This is by Canon. Very inexpensive house out of Florida, I believe. You don't hear much about them. It's a $6 blind buy. Big deal. But the point is that at the same store, I got three that I don't like. And so I'm going to return them and get one that I do like. That's $32 and get something else. Why keep something you're not ever going to wear? This one's called Norwegian Wood, okay? And this one here, although it's not bad, the reviews on Fragrantica are not horrible. It just doesn't do anything for me to warrant keeping it. If this is the only one I had for $6, and I didn't have the other ones I had to return anyway, I'd probably just keep it. But it's probably something I will never really wear, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't try it. You do have a nice woody kind of smell to it. You can definitely smell I believe it's sandalwood in there. I believe it's what I'm smelling. And some people have compared this to, I believe, Gucci Guilty. Although I've never smelled Gucci Guilty. That's some of the comparisons. Do the research yourself. You can pick it up really cheap, but I won't be keeping this one. The other one is Canon's Agar Wood. Now, I love oud, and so I thought I was absolutely going to love this. This, to me, you can definitely smell the oud, but what's disappointing is that it smells like children's cough syrup, like a cherry cough syrup. And I tried wearing it for maybe a half hour, and the smell just does not go away. I had to scrub it off. So that's number 3. The next one I bought today, and this was very disappointing, because you get 8 ounces for $19.99. This was created in 1978, I believe. This is Halston Z14. And I just did a video review on this one real quick before I return it. This one here, overwhelming lemon and cinnamon. It has a lot of other notes in it, one being leather, and people said it was a leathery, kind of spicy fragrance, and I get the spice because of the cinnamon, but it's just, it almost to me smells like cinnamon and pledge, lemon pledge, and I just can't do it. So, although some people really like it, you can definitely tell the scent smells very dated. It definitely smells like an 80s, late 70s powerhouse cologne, although the formulation has been changed, I believe, from what I've read. I don't know what those other ones smell like, but for me, you know, what good is 8 ounces for 20 bucks if you're not going to wear it? So I did steal a little tiny, I guess you'd call it decant of it, and today I scrubbed it off, and then I went out here to put on something else, and I thought I was putting on a little sample of Sauvage, and I accidentally put that back on, so I take another shower. So I just decided to wear a different cologne today altogether. So these are the 4 2015 disappointments that I've purchased. Definitely at least one didn't cost me anything. At least the other 3 I'm within my return limits here, so I will be returning those today. Okay, so let's move those off to the side there. Again, that's Remy Latour Cigar 20th anniversary, not the regular cigar. This is Cigar Lounge 20th anniversary, Halston Z14, and Canon, the House of Canon Norwegian Wood and Agar Wood. If you do happen to stumble upon some Canons and you have to decide, you know what, I want to try it for $5, $6. Do the Norwegian Wood. I think you'll like that one. Even though I don't love it, I absolutely don't hate it. I don't dislike it. But it's probably one, I have so many other ones in my collection, I just probably won't wear it. So let's talk about my favorites. Now I'm just going to stand up real quick. I didn't think about this too much, so I'm just going to give you my quick boom boom, what I think right off the bat. And I have to say, right off the bat, number 1, I'll start with number 1. Number 1 favorites of 2015 in my collection of the 36 that I purchased, again, in the last really 3 months, 2-3 months, is definitely what I'm wearing today. And this one here is Lalique Encre Noir. This cologne is a gem, guys. I absolutely love this Ancre Noir. I'm wearing it now. It has this like mossy, foresty kind of vibe. You feel like you're in a Pacific Northwest forest somewhere with it. And I've done a review on this. I talk about the notes in there. Again, I'm not telling you that these notes are in this, what I'm saying right now. I'm telling you what I get from it. And what I get from it is this kind of slight pine, what I would consider cypress, but I don't think it is cypress, but it's because I don't really know what that smells like. But I get this slightly sharp, this dark, inky, mossy, wet goodness. And this stuff is definitely my #1 buy. This is my favorite in my collection right now for 2015. Ancre Noir. Can't say enough good things about it. The next one I would have to say in my collection for 2015 that I absolutely love, okay, is going to be this one right here. And this is a tough one. This I don't wear very often because it's very powerful. And this is going to be my #2. And this one here is Armaf Shades Wood. This was recommended by Baps. He considered this the love of his life when he reviewed it. And if somebody says enough good things about that, about a cologne, or uses that terminology, the love of his life, when he smelled so many different colognes, I had to try it. And this stuff, as soon as I sprayed it, it was daring, exotic, and I knew that I liked it. As soon as it was sprayed. You know what? I have nothing that smells like it. So it's not like colognes that are daring or exotic are too much for me. Like the Halston, I would say it's kind of daring, but this stuff here, what did I get from this? Again, not telling you what's in it. I get rose. I get a heavy rose and oud. And there's a sweetness to it, but it's like almost like a sour sweetness. I love this cologne. I absolutely love this, and I hope that this never gets, I think it is discontinued. I hope I can always get my hands on it. So that is #2, and that was 2 tough ones, but I wear the other one more. So again, Armaf Shades Wood, #2. The next one I have to say, just right off the top of my head, just looking at it without thinking about it too much, that to say my favorites for 2015. And again, this is a little tough because I like all these colognes. I mean, I got the Aventus colognes and all that stuff. I have to say the next one that I really, really appreciate in my collection has to be. Oh, this is gonna be tough. All right, I changed my mind. Here it is. And this is a tie with another one by Rémy Latour. This one is called Rémy Latour Black Oud. The other one was close. This was Black Wood. This to me, oh man, this has just got, again, you got that rose with not as much sweetness as the other one. That's what I get from it anyway. Oh man. Man, you just have like this rose, this chocolatey kind of sweet, like almost like a, not overwhelmingly sweet, like a rosish chocolate bitterness to it. And then oud. I mean, the oud in this is strong. And people say it's a synthetic oud. I don't really know the difference. To me, I smell this, I get oud, oud, oud. Oodles of oud. This is an awesome cologne. Sometimes I don't even like making these videos because I'm like, dude, I don't want the price of this shit to jump because I want to be able to keep buying it. This is definitely one I will replace. Again, these 4, these will not be my first and only bottles. I will replace these as long as I can when they're out. This is one of my favorites, guys. Oud Wood by Rémy Latour. Fantastic. Unbelievable. And the next one. Alright, I'm going to hit you with a runner-up. Okay, I have to hit you with a runner-up. And then I've changed my mind again. Midnight in Paris by Van Cleef & Arpels. This stuff is amazing. Fantastic juice. Powdery. Best way to describe it, powder fresh leather. Heavy leather. This is my heaviest leather scent that I have next to the old school 1998 Fahrenheit by Dior that I have. Unbelievable. This is the kind of cologne that I love to wear right before I get in bed. You know, if it's my Friday or something like that, I'm going to watch a movie, have a couple pints, hop in bed with the fire going, some dim lighting. Not to get all romantic on you here, guys, but this shit is just relaxing is the best way to describe it. If you don't have it, you got to get this. Van Cleef & Arpels. Midnight in Paris. And the next one, that was the runner-up. The final one, I had to do it. I had to do it, guys. I had to do it. Black Oud by Rémy Latour. Had to throw this one out there. I like it too much. It's different than the Black Oud that I just showed you by Remulator. I don't think you have the rose note. This you have more sweetness. You have kind of I believe, from what I get from it, a real sweet, chocolatey tobacco. The other one has tobacco too. I forgot to mention that. Tobacco, chocolate, sweetness, and you get those woods. Amazing juice. This has been compared to Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille, and the Black Oud has been compared to Tom Ford's, I always get these screwed up, Black Wood. They're clones of those, basically, for $18 shipped for 100 mils. Amazing juice. I mean, I'm blown away. And this is what, honestly, these are some of the ones that started this obsession. Because I was like, how could these be so cheap and smell this friggin' good? First time I wore this to my local pub, I went in there, wind kind of hit me. The door, it was a little bit nicer weather. The breeze kind of hit me. The girl never barely says anything to me. None of them do. But then again, I don't really come across like I want to talk down there. So I'm just there to kind of do my own thing. It's my relaxation time. I don't really want to be bothered. Was like, ooh, Jeff, you smell good. This stuff is amazing. If you haven't tried it, please get it in your collection. Not a lot of people have this. Remulator is a gem. I think of 2015, this is the biggest hidden gem in my opinion. Get Cigar, get Black Oud, and get Black Wood by Remulator. And then comment and tell me what you think about them. Unbelievable. I don't think there's anybody out there who is not going to like these juices. These are, I don't want to say compliment getter because I don't really give a shit if I get a compliment. I just care how I smell, how it makes me feel about me when I'm wearing it. That's all that really matters. And so, although getting a compliment is always nice, I guess, but ultimately, I gotta like it at the end of the day. So, Remulator, Black Wood. So there you have it, folks. Those are my top 4 and my least favorite of 2015. I hope you liked the video. Again, I'm a novice when it comes to this cologne collecting, but I'm having a lot of fun buying these, blind buying them. And, I get excited to get the mail. I've got, of those 36, again, 4 that I have negative things to say about. 3 are going back, didn't cost me any money. And the rest, man, look forward to 2016. I wonder which ones I'm going to be able to pick up. I kind of feel like I've picked up so many amazing juices here. What else is left? But there's a lot of other juices by Lomani or Moth. Remulator has one more I might pick up. Although, that one's called Commander. Not sure yet. We'll see. Man, sky's the limit, man. We're going to keep going. So, if you like the content, subscribe to the channel. If you have anything to say about the juices, go ahead and drop a comment. And I'll be creating a Facebook page specifically for colognes pretty soon here. I haven't done it yet. And soon a website where I'll have all this stuff listed with the notes and everything. Just of my personal collection. It's going to be Fat Cat Collections Colognes. So, when you watch these videos and you want to get them, you click the link to take you to more information. As far as right now, I put links in the description right now in my fragrance reviews where you can click and it'll take you to real-time listings where you can get them for the best deals from some of the best sellers. Okay, so no reason to shop, look around. That's where the best place to get them from. That's where I get them from, and that's where you should get them from. So thanks again, folks, for watching. As always, have a wonderful day. Keep smelling good.